Okay, Carter, go ahead and upload your presentation to this folder, PowerPoint Student Presentations. Okay, everybody who is going in, we're gonna get into the order, yeah? So go ahead and upload, go ahead and upload your PowerPoint, PowerPoint presentation file to PowerPoint Student Presentation folder. So let me see. To this guy, where is it? Oh, here. To PowerPoint Student Presentations folder. Okay. All right. So I'm going to give it to Carter. Yeah. So Carter is going to share his screen showing his PowerPoint, followed by Amy, and then followed by Ian, and then we're going to go straight down. Yes. Sean sent me the link and I posted right here, and we're going to try to run it for him here. I'm not quite sure the audio is going to go in there. If it doesn't, you can just view it by yourself at the end. Yeah. And followed by Olufemi, then Ryan, and then yeah, we're gonna go in the order. Yeah. So each person is gonna get about like 10 to 10 to 12 minutes. Let's wait about 1 or 2 minutes. Sometimes the student they take some time to get into this room. Okay, Carter, go ahead and share your screen and upload your stuff.
Can you see it?
No, we can't. Just click on the little share button and then click on window. Yeah, I mean generic PNP monitor, that thing. Yep.
Now can you see it?
Yeah, everybody can see it now. Just wait about a minute or a minute or two to other student to sign in. They sometimes take some time. Yeah, we're just preparing. So we're gonna go in that order: Carter, and then Amy, and then Ian, and we're gonna jam Sean. We're gonna put Sean at the end, yes, because of the link. And then Olufemi, Ryan, where's Robinson, and then Logan, and then yeah, all the way down. Okay, Ryan, what you have to do is you're going to present, yes? So you will share your screen and then show your, your PowerPoint presentation like Carter is doing now. And he is going to talk about Miami, Florida golf trip. And you got about like a 10 to 12 minutes because we have so many people here. And you're going to put that presentation PowerPoint file into Teams. So in there, I have created a folder. See this little image right there? So put it into a PowerPoint student presentations folder, upload it there, yeah? So that will finish all our PowerPoint stuff. Then we will move on to something, I forgot what, Outlook, I think, yeah. All right, so let's get started. Carter Johnson with Miami, Florida golf trip.
Okay. I chose Miami, Florida, a place I like to visit and go on a golf trip. Here, I thought it would be a good idea to go to Miami and just experience the city and just have fun and make memories with my buddies on the trip while we golf. And here, my idea of the trip, we would golf 3 rounds over the 4 days we're there. And in the ideal world, I'd like to stay at an Airbnb on the ocean, just convenient to be right there. And we just fly in on a Monday and fly back home on a Friday. The main details here is that the reason I would like to go to Miami is just how many like luxury and nice courses there are just to golf at. And while we're there, like I said, to just experience the city and see what it's like, maybe catch like a baseball game or something like that. Some interesting facts about Miami and the surrounding area is that there's over 1,200 golf courses in Florida. And in Miami, there's over 50 courses surrounding the city and in the city. Some of the best courses in the world are in Miami, such as President Trump's course. And Miami has a population of over 450,000 people. My conclusion here, through this PowerPoint, I hope it inspires some guys and women to maybe plan a trip of their own to maybe wherever they want to go and make memories of their friends. And that is it. Any questions?
Yes, of course. Like after presentation, after each presentation, what we have to do as audience, listening to this presentation, we are going to give our comment about the presentation. So let's go ahead and type in your comment and post it into this meeting chat. You only have to do one comment, yeah? Of course, if that was a question, Carter is going to answer. If that was a praise or something, yeah, he feels good about his presentation. So let's go ahead and I'll put a comment.
Do I answer the questions through the chat? Do you want me to do it online
Yeah,
too?
you have to check. I mean, like you have to check your chat. Yes, and if there was a question, you go ahead and answer. Yeah, so thus we're practicing how to do presentation and how to interact with the chat and how to answer the chat.
Okay.
So Ian is asking, what's your handicap in golf?
I'm about at 8 handicap.
Okay, all other yes.
And
Go ahead and type in comments. Yeah.
okay.
Well, me, I didn't know that Florida has, I mean, Miami has like a 1,200 golf courses. That's a lot, I think.
That's the state of Florida, and
Mm-hmm.
Miami has close to 50, I think.
Yes. And it's also very expensive, by the way. I was stuck at the Fort Lauderdale, whatever, like because of the Spirit Airline.
Yeah.
Yes, cancel the trip. So, yeah, well, with one night, yes, about $400 just gone out of me. Food is so expensive. Okay, it's waiting on Olufemi Logan. Go ahead and type in your comments. Ryan, and who else? Robinson, Cameron. Yeah. Let me check on all the comments. And Bryce. While we're doing that, Amy is going to prepare for her presentation. Yeah. So next, Amy.
Okay.
Yay. I don't do like nice, like nice, great to hear, and that's a great job and stuff like that. Yeah, I do good job, and that means that I receive your homework. Yeah, it's not a real comment. It means that I acknowledge that you have turned in your homework. So don't do like a great job and stuff like that. Just give a reasonable and a meaningful comment or question. Okay, so after question and answer section, let's go to Amy. Go ahead. Okay, what happened to Amy? Probably she went to somewhere. Let me see. Oh no, she's still there. Okay.
What adjusted my settings,
Yeah,
like screen
just click
share?
on share. Yep, and share, and there's the very first window screen. Yep, just click
Um,
on it.
should I just click entire screen?
Yeah, that would be better, I think. Yeah, instead of window. Then when you switch your window, it
Okay.
won't go. Yep, good, good.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, we can see it. Yes, very clearly.
Okay. So my presentation is about the intro to the care and keeping of the Pac-Man frog. A little bit about Pac-Man frogs is that they're unique amphibians that are found in the tropical regions of South America. They are called Pac-Man frogs due to their round bodies and big mouths that resemble the yellow video game character Pac-Man. I chose this topic because I'm really passionate about these adorable round animals, and I also own one myself that I've had for 2 years now. And in this presentation, you will learn about the basics of Pac-Man frogs and how to care for them. So some background on Pac-Man frogs is that they're ambush predators, which means that they bury in the dirt and wait for their prey to come close enough to be swallowed up. Male frogs are smaller than female frogs, so the males get to be about 3 to 4 inches in length, while the females get to be about 5 to 7 inches in length. Their diet consists of insects, small mammals, small reptiles, other frogs, and small fish. Their lifespan in the wild can be up to 4 years, while lifespan in captivity can be up to 15. And this picture I have right here shows just some of the various different colorations of Pac-Man frogs. As you can see, there are a ton of different morphs. For basic care, I made a list of what Pac-Man frogs need, which includes a 10 to 20 gallon enclosure, a thermometer and hygrometer to measure heat and humidity levels, which should be in the tropical range, meaning around 80 degrees Fahrenheit and up to 80% humid. They need a heat lamp and a UVB lamp, a water bowl, which should be changed daily, 3 to 5 inches of coconut fiber substrate, which should be changed monthly, a shelter for hiding, like this little log hide right here in the picture, fake or real plants for decoration, because they make everything look prettier, a spray bottle for misting the enclosure, because the soil should never be dry, and crickets, dubia roaches, or mealworms are some common food choices. Baby Pac-Man frogs should be fed every day versus adults should be fed every other day, but depending on the frog, it could be a week or more between feedings. And a fun fact about these frogs is that they can be very feisty. Oh god, this video is not working. Is it?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
just link out of it. Yeah, and show it on the browser or something if you have like a link.
Yeah, I could just pull it up on YouTube.
That's what we usually do. Yeah, right click and get a link and put it in our browser and show it. These frogs are so cute. Like I didn't know like they can live all the way to like 15 years. Yeah, look at that, how adorable.
The poor guy's really stressed out, but still, it's like, it's cute. The way they puff up.
Do they really have like a very long tongue? Yeah, to get like insects and stuff like that.
No, their tongues aren't really long. They rely
Uh,
more on kind of jumping forward and swallowing
uh,
their prey more than relying on their tongues.
what are you feeding? Like, what are you feeding your pet?
I'm feeding him hornworms, dubia roaches, and mealworms. I don't have a
Uh,
picture of hornworms in my presentation,
right. Well, yeah, that's
but
cool. That's really cool,
they
Amy.
look
Yeah,
like
it's a
this.
great presentation. Yeah. All right, guys, go ahead and either chat in or you can talk. Yeah, ask questions or give comments to Amy. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. All right, Amy, go ahead and answer some questions. Yeah.
Okay, what What made you choose the Pac-Man frog as a pet? Well, 2 years ago, I got my Pac-Man frog as a gift from my boyfriend. And I completely fell in love with that little thing because I just so cute and round. And I wanted to give him the best life possible, so I did a lot of research. That thing is adorable. Where are they from originally? South America. I kind of wish I had one of them. They're very affordable. You can get one at PetSmart for 20 bucks, or you can get one online depending on which color you want, because at PetSmart you're going to find more average ones like green or red, but online you can find yellow ones and blue ones.
What about like do they go sick?
What?
Like do they catch cold or sick or anything? Or they're always healthy?
They can't catch colds or get sick in the sense that we humans get sick, but they can get sick if their environment is dirty. Like if you go several months between changing their substrate, they could get a bacterial infection.
Like do you have to clean up their habitat? Like
Yes, you have to clean out their habitat monthly if you don't have a bioactive enclosure. A
oh,
bioactive enclosure includes real plants, springtails, isopods, multiple different types of invertebrates that creates a self-cleaning ecosystem. But if
mm,
you don't have that, you're not going to have the benefits of it. So you as the owner have to clean the tank.
yeah, that's really cool. Okay, do you guys have any more questions, comments to Amy? Everybody loves your Pac-Man Amy. Thank you for sharing with us. And I really think that they're cute. See, like everyone wants that they wish they had one of them. Okay, all right. Next, we're gonna go to Olufemi. Yes. Olufemi, go ahead and get your presentation. Share with us.
All right, can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, so I did my presentation on Abraham Lincoln. So the topic, Abraham Lincoln's a very important figure in American history, and he is a pretty large reason on how and why America is the way it is today. And so I chose this topic because he's one of my favorite historical figures in general. And I mean, there's a lot of information on him online. One of like the fun facts I saw is that he has the about 18,000 different publications written about him, which I think is said is the most in from American presidents. And then the lessons we're gonna learn a bit about his life and his impact on American society as a whole. So some of his history and background. He was born on February 12th, 1809, and he was born in Kentucky. He was the 16th president of the United States, and he was the president during the United States Civil War. He won the 1860 presidential election to become president, and then he served as president for about 4 years, but not like the complete term. So some of the main points, he issued the Emancipation Proclamation, which freed the slaves in the rebellion, and he also helped facilitate the passing of the 13th Amendment, though he wasn't alive when it got ratified.
Olufemi, your slide is not moving to the next page.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, it's just freeze the first page.
Oh, okay. Uh,
Just maybe go enter or yeah, a down arrow. Yeah.
did it move? Oh, okay. Is it moving now? Okay. Yeah, so he issued the Emancipation Proclamation, which freed the slaves, and then he helped facilitate the 13th Amendment, and yeah, he died before it got ratified. And then he gave the Gettysburg Address on November 19th, 1863. And it was right after the Battle of Gettysburg, and he gave it to honor the soldiers that fell in battle and to continue to give hope to the Union, which is the side who wanted to free the slaves. And so it's one of the most famous speeches in general, and is one of the most famous speeches in American history. And it was right after the bloodiest battle in America history. And then the thing probably that he's most well known for is that he got assassinated in office on April 15th, 1865, and he was the first president to ever get assassinated in office. And in about 2 weeks, it'll be 130 years that he got assassinated. So a couple fun facts about Abraham Lincoln. He's the tallest president to ever serve in US history at 6'4". He has the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., where there's a big statue of him sitting on a chair. He has the nickname Honest Abe because he was known for his honesty and his integrity in everything that he did. And here's some quotes that I liked about him that he said. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. And I kind of like it because I kind of have a procrastination issue. So, I mean, this quote kind of stuck out to me. And then that some achieve great success. It is proof to all that others can achieve it as well. So yeah, just looking at people who achieve success can help us to be able to achieve it ourselves. So in conclusion, Abraham Lincoln was a great leader of men during the most stressful time in American history. He was known for his honesty and his integrity throughout everything that he did, and he helped propel America out of the bloodiest period in its history. So, any questions?
That was a great presentation, Olufemi. Yeah, class, so go ahead and put in your questions, or you can also talk to him. Yeah, I didn't know that Abraham Lincoln was 6 feet and 4 inches tall.
Hmm.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, I saw some I think some quotes about being in office with Abraham Lincoln. A lot of people said they enjoyed him being in office with him. Yeah, 6'4" is really tall. I'm only 5'11", so just like you'd have to look up to him every single time just to talk to him. It seems kind of crazy just being around him, I guess. I found the timeline through I forgot where specifically it said, but I inserted it through the PowerPoint's web search.
And I really like the way that you use your transition. Yeah, you have mastered it totally, Olufemi. Great job.
Thank you. Yeah, it was sad that he got assassinated before he could really complete his term, and then he might have even gotten elected again.
All right, guys, what a great job. So now we're gonna go to Ryan. Yeah, Ryan, it's your turn.
Not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Okay, Ryan is not ready, so we are going to jump to. I think I saw.
Yeah,
Where's Ian? I thought.
I
Yeah,
have
I don't know. Is it
I
Ian?
have to I have to
Right.
remake the
Mm-hmm.
presentation, so because I
No,
deleted
okay.
it like an idiot.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Ian, it's your turn. Yeah, he's on the other page. Ian Jackson, please.
Can you see it there?
Yep, we can see your slide.
Okay, perfect. So my presentation, I chose to do my profession. So I work for a company called Garlock Sealing Technologies out in Palmyra, out in Wayne County. I am a process engineer. Our specific division works on bearing isolators and oil seals. Our products are used in steel mills, food and pharmaceutical, and also the mining industry. There's a couple of our seals right there. So my journey so far, I started there back in 2014 just as a setup technician and operator working on some of the machinery. In the early 2019, an opportunity arose to jump into the engineering field as an engineering technician. So I took no time on that and jumped onto that. In 2021, I was promoted to a process engineer. And back in early 2022, I actually went back to school to earn my mechanical technologies degree to further improve myself. Some of the main details about what I do and what I've earned here is I'm Lean Six Sigma certified, so I do a lot of process improvements, doing a lot of tooling designing with new designs, machinery upgrades, preventative maintenance, and I also deal with a lot of our product issues. Innovation is also a major element in our role. We are exploring not only in automation, but also with robots and cobots. Some fun facts. As we upgrade with our equipment, some of our stuff is actually built pre-World War II era. I want to say our oldest machine is 1932. We also get to travel the world for this new machinery. I've been to 3 different states and 3 different countries. I've been to Canada, Italy, and Germany looking at new machinery and being able to test some of this new product and equipment. Um, I am in the process with our team unveiling a new product line this year that should be available later this year. Actually, that was the first picture you saw there. In conclusion, I've been working for Garlock for almost 11 years, and 6 of the years I've been in the engineering department. I have started and will keep continuing to pursue a further education in the engineering field. And any questions?
That's very impressive, Ian. I didn't know that you've been there for like 11 years at Garlock.
Yeah, it seems like yesterday when I
That's,
started, honestly.
yeah,
It goes by
mhm,
so quick.
that's pretty good. So as a process engineer, what is your major responsibility at your work?
Mostly just deal with product issues and machinery issues. And with over 100 machines just in our department, my job really never ends.
So you do like the root cause analysis or just on the quality control or assurance?
I do a little bit of both. Definitely been dipping a lot more in the quality assurance side.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Okay, guys, go ahead and give questions and comments to Ian Jackson.
What made me want to be a process engineer? I've always really been really good with numbers, really good with people, and it's just one of those things I really wanted to jump into. Um, yeah, definitely. Just don't stop pursuing what you want to go for there. It's a great profession to jump into, engineering. I mean, we are definitely short on employees right now, so it's one of the harder jobs for people jumping into, I feel like. One of the coolest components I've ever been a part of. Honestly, I think it's our newest product coming out right now. One of the new product line is actually improvement for one of our older product lines that is a very hard process to complete. And with this new process, it actually saves us a bunch of time and a bunch of money.
Okay, Bryce, did you give a question or comment to Ian? Yeah, I'm looking at. I think I didn't see your comments. Yeah, Bryce. Yeah, it seems like he is off. So anyway, so okay, so thank you, Ian, for sharing about a little bit about your work and your company. That's a great company, I think. So let's move on to Ryan. Yeah, are you ready?
Nope, still finishing it again.
Okay, so let's move on to
I'll send
Cameron.
it in
Yeah,
when I'm ready.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. All right, so let's go to Cameron. Your turn. Yeah, just click on your slideshow, which is right here. From beginning and the slideshow tab, you go all the way. Yep. Yeah, somehow we cannot hear you. Probably unmute. Yeah. Yeah, we are presenting. Yeah, so Sylvana, we're gonna come to you. Yeah, in the order that we are doing the presentation. Right now, we are on Rob Cameron. Yeah, presentation. Cameron, we can hear you. Can you unmute your microphone? Yeah. Is it just me, or can anybody hear him? Yeah, we cannot hear you, Cameron. Just go ahead and probably turn on, or I don't know. Maybe I think you're having issue like I did in the beginning. Remember, like um, probably switch to your mic, the right one. Yeah. Okay, so I think he is resetting right now. So what we're gonna do is we are going to jump to Logan. Yeah, Logan, go ahead and do your presentation while Cameron is resetting. All right, Logan, it's your turn. Yep.
Yeah, no, I was just saying,
Yes, we got you right now.
all right, just to make sure you can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. So my presentation's on the online game library that is Steam. So what Steam is like I said, it's an online game library that contains a store, a mod workshop, and various community forums that allow for people all over the world to play the same type of games and wide variety of them. I've been using Steam for since I think 2011, and it even then it got maybe since then it's gotten maybe like 50,000 more games on it in its library.
It's not going to the next slide. We were still on the cover slide.
What?
Your presentation is not going to the second page. We're still on the cover page.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me try something. All right, so like I said, online game library that has wide variety and over tens of thousands of games on it. Now, originally, Steam was made in September 2003 by Valve, which Valve was founded in 1996 by former Microsoft employees Gabe Newell and Mike Harrington. Originally, Steam was used for easy application of updates to Valve games, but in 2005 they expanded their titles to third-party games. Now, Steam has a workshop that allows for easy modding of compatible games, and also acts as somewhere that people can easily upload their own indie games. Steam can also be downloaded onto any computer and allows for easy access to your own personal library of games from whatever computer you're on. It is insanely easy to buy a game and install it and then play it on whatever computer. Currently, Steam has over 100,000 games in its shop, and Microsoft's next next Xbox, from what I've heard, will have the ability to use Steam to play all of those games. But for now, Steam has their own portable video game console called the Steam Deck, where all you have to do is just sign into your Steam account and you have access to whatever games you have on it. Basically, Steam allows very easy access to thousands of games from any variety of genre and developers, while also allowing somewhere for indie developers to just thrive with whatever their game project is. While making this, I learned that last year, Steam released 14,000 games alone. But yeah, that's my presentation. Any questions?
That's pretty interesting, Logan. So is Steam like the largest game library in the world, or is there like other platforms that are bigger than this?
As far as I know, it's one of the largest, but I'm not sure because I don't have too much experience with other gaming libraries.
Okay. All right, class. So go ahead and type in your questions or ask, directly to him, and give your comments to Logan.
What's my favorite game? Currently is a PlayStation exclusive that's on Steam called Helldivers 2. So Valve is like the full company that originally designed Steam and released it to the online world. But Valve does also have some of their own games on it.
Great, Logan. Okay, thank you, Logan, and sharing. Thank you for sharing with us the Steam biggest gaming platform. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to Ryan. Ryan, are you ready?
Still working on it.
Okay, so what about Cameron? All right, so let's go back to about the Israel. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Great. So that was a horn that is frequently played in Israel. So Israel is a country located near the Mediterranean Sea. Currently has a population exceeding 9 million people, the majority of which are of Jewish descent. I want to visit the location where Christ was born and admire the land where he preached. I hope that you learn a handful of facts pertaining to the country and the people living within it. So, during the Zionist Congress held in 1897, a declaration to formally establish a country was declared. Approximately 50 years later, members of the United Nations gathered together and passed a vote in favor of the creation of a Jewish state. Israel is a relatively small country, measuring in at least and at less than 300 by 85 miles. It is the only country where the majority of the civilians are followers of the Jewish faith. And here's a breakdown. As you can see, a little under 74% of the people living there are Jewish. An interesting highlight, at least I thought it was interesting. Within Israel, there are currently a total of 9 sites that are on the World Heritage List, an example of which is the White City. During the 1930s, individuals of both Jewish and German descent gathered together in Tel Aviv and built what eventually became known as the White City. The city in question houses over 4,000 buildings and was classified as a World Heritage Site in the year 2003. And this is just a picture of the view. Oh, what? No, shoot. Properly. Sorry about that. No, sorry. Um, Israel is a wonderful area to visit for those that are interested in learning more about portions of the world apart from their native land. In 2021, there were over 150,000 individuals with Israeli heritage living in America. Given that there were supposedly over 332 million people living in America during that particular year, this means that approximately 0.05 of our population at that moment were of Israeli descent. And I'm not very good at pronouncing this, but it's Toda, which more or less means thank you in Hebrew. And that's it.
Oh, that was great, Cameron. So we say Toda to you. That means that thank you for your presentation. So we learned a lot about Israel. Yeah, I don't know much about it, but the only thing I know is connected to our mechanical system, and that is Israel. They invented something called the farming technology. They call it the drip irrigation. I don't know you know about it, and it's really famous because now it is used by farming, like businesses all over the world. Okay, guys, so go ahead and give questions or comments to Cameron.
Yes, I am. I'm not very good at learning languages. And Hebrew and Japanese are the 2 languages I'm interested in learning. The third would probably have to be Finnish because that's where the majority of my heritage comes from. No, actually, I'm a Christian, and I just want to go over there and admire the faith that helps spawn my own faith. I don't really believe that's an appropriate topic to cover at this particular moment, especially given how people can become very heated about it. So I will refrain from saying anything particular about the question.
Okay, so we are waiting on comments from Ian, Amy, yes, who else? Yeah, already done. Okay, and Sean, yes, Logan. Okay, so make sure that you give at least one or a comment or one question, okay? Because your presentation, I mean, this PowerPoint 5, yes, great. I will definitely check, yeah, your name on it just to filter it. So if you haven't done it, so forget about yeah commenting or asking questions. Go ahead and do it. So I would definitely count about 3 comments. Yeah.
Is there anything else I need to do?
All right. So yes, so that's it, Camera, and thank you very much for your presentation. So let's move on to Bryce. Yeah. Bryce, so go ahead and share your screen. Are you ready? Okay, so Bryce is not responding, so I think yes, he doesn't hear. Let me go ahead and oh, I'm not ready. All right, so Brian and Bryce's we're waiting for, I think. What about Silverner? Are you
Um,
ready here
it's
for your
Silvana. No,
presentation?
because
Yeah.
I wasn't here. I don't think
No.
I was here last class for the PowerPoint presentation. All I remember is doing the gifts. So
Oh
I
yes,
didn't.
we were on gifts. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Um,
I think I probably missed that class for the PowerPoint
That's
presentation.
okay. Yeah, you can. If you miss it, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and do a recorded presentation, and then you can upload it. Yeah. So if we have what you're gonna do is let me show you. Go to your Teams right here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Upload. This is your lesson. Yeah. If you miss it, you can download it and then make your presentation according to the rules in there, and put right in here PowerPoint student presentation right in there. Yeah. So
That's the one that we
for
made last week. Let me see if I have it. On a second.
yeah, I got your gifts, but I didn't get yes, your presentation. If you already done it, you can present it right now. Yeah, these are what we are doing today. And if you haven't done it, just record it and make a PowerPoint presentation like Sean did. Record yeah your audio in it so we can be able to run it. Either you can put it on YouTube or a platform. If you don't have YouTube, then you can just go ahead and upload it right here. Yeah, through your stream, or you can use yes a Team or Zoom. Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna run yes, Sean's presentation. Yeah, so Sean, go ahead and share your screen, and you can just go ahead and run your YouTube presentation. Yeah, we can listen in.
I'm not sure if it'll play audio.
I think it will play. Yeah, cause Amy did it right, and we can hear it. Let's try it, and if it doesn't play the audio, we can just I already post the link here, so the student can be able to run it on their own computer. Yeah, go ahead and try and test it, and let's see.
Okay. One second. Okay, can you see it?
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah, make it all the way to the maximum volume and it should be okay. Yeah, it's not working. So what we're gonna do is I am gonna go ahead and post. Yeah, so audio is not working. So here I have uploaded Sean's presentation. Yeah, there's audio in it in this YouTube video, and he was talking about Mars Ingenuity helicopter. Yeah, so that's what he likes. So go ahead and play that. It's only like about what was it, about I think 3 minutes, I think. Yeah, so go ahead and watch that individually and then come back here and post the questions for him. Yeah. I'm going to give you, yes, 3 minutes to do that. Yeah, you can see his. I can also, yes, copy the link and stick it right here to this chat for you. Yeah, here. So go ahead and watch that, and then come back with questions and comment for Sean. Yes, Cameron, you can do that. Yeah. That's okay, Ryan. So after Sean, we're gonna come back to you. Yeah. Good job. Good job.
It says playback has been disabled.
Playback has been disabled. Really? Sean, did you do
I
something?
got it. Nope, I got it. Thank
Oh,
you.
okay. Okay, Sean, you can go ahead and answer their questions and yes, react to their comments in
Sure.
any way you want, yeah?
All right. Can you hear me fine?
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
Okay. Um, what planet would most like to land on and possibly walk on? Well, Mars is obviously the obvious choice, but there's also the possibility of Titan. Um, it also has an atmosphere. There's also gas giants, which we could potentially fly on. Should be really interesting. How long will it take till we can start traveling to it with people? Yeah, I have no idea. Um, hopefully soon. When the last mission was, I believe, well, the Ingenuity arrived there in 2021, I believe it was. Um, the chopper isn't scheduled to arrive for many years. It's still in the planning phase. And to operate the drone, that's an interesting thing because the delay is about I think it's 5 or 15 minutes. So you can't really fly it yourself. You kind of have to give it a mission, a plan, and then let it do its own thing.
Okay, any more comments and questions for Sean? Okay, I think this is a great presentation. Sean, yeah, you did a really good job on the Mars ingenuity. Is also one of the things that I have been studying, especially the controller system and also the mechanical system. Yeah, how we design these robots and robots related machines. So we have like a common interest in it. Okay, now we're gonna move back to Ryan. Yeah.
Yep.
Right, yes, are you ready? Okay, go ahead and share.
How do I do that exactly?
You do it. Just go over there. Yeah, you're gonna see. Look up to the right top corner, and you're gonna see this camera, mic, and then the share. Yeah, click on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, click on it, and then you're gonna click on screen, which is a little first
Yeah.
window. Yep, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Window, this one. Oop. Is it showing?
Yeah, it's showing now. Yeah, go ahead and do your presentation on the what is that?
A capybara.
Capybars. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, this is rushed. I made this literally like 2 minutes ago. So
That's
this
awesome.
is a
Yeah.
capybara. This is a capybara. They are the largest known rodents in the world who are native to South America. Well, largest known living rodents to be exact. There's some dead ones that are probably bigger. They weigh around 108 pounds on average, 77 to around 140 pounds to my knowledge in total. And I just chose this topic because capybaras are cool. Just look at that creature. So some background stuff about these guys. They're a member of the Hydrocoreus genus. I don't know how to pronounce that, so sorry. And they're close relative with guinea pigs and distantly related to chinchillas, which are also really adorable creatures. So yeah, if you ever want to see something like that in your free time, look up chinchilla. Very cute. Capybaras live in dense forests and savannas where they live near bodies of water, which I'll talk about that later. They usually grow 3 to 4 feet in length and often weigh around 77 to 140 pounds, which be said. They are herbivores who mostly eat fruit, grass, aquatic plants, and weirdly enough, tree bark. I know some animals do that, but kind of weird to think these ones do. They're very picky eaters sometimes because they ignore certain species' leaves only to eat one other type that they usually seem to only like. We don't know why it happens. It might just be them being picky eaters, or there's some other specific reason for it. I don't know. I didn't look that up. Behavior-wise, they're very large and they're both sociable and generally very friendly, albeit shy. And they travel together in groups of 20 to 30 usually. They are semi-aquatic, which is, well, as mentioned, why they spend so much time near water, and they're very good swimmers as a result of that. During the day, they'll usually just sit down in grass, mud, whatever, just cooling down and resting because I guess that's their definition of relaxing. Fun facts. Capybaras, weirdly enough, can communicate by doing things like barking, whistling, grunting, and laughing, which this isn't like hyenas laughing. It's not a bad thing. It's just how they talk to people. And yes, I found a picture of a bird sitting on a capybara's back. Don't worry about it. It's fine. So, and in the end, capybaras are the largest living rodents in the world that are alive currently. That's what I just said, redundancy. Capybaras are friendly and travel in groups. They're semi-aquatic and they communicate in a variety of ways that are some are odd and some are relatively normal. That's all she wrote.
Oh, that was a great presentation, and yeah, now we learned a little about this capybara. I feel like didn't we see this water, is it water rodent? I'm not quite sure, in some Disney cartoon or movie or something. I'm not quite sure, but I kind of
In
remember.
my
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very large rodents. They're huge.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, 3 to 4 feet long. That's like the size. I think that's bigger than some cats.
Wow, I didn't know that. Well, we learned like a
Hmm.
Pac-Man frog by Amy, and then now we learned something new, like capybara. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, class, so go ahead and give question and comment on Ryan.
Feel free to be as critical as you need to be because I made this in like 10 minutes, so it's not exactly refined.
That's awesome, Ryan.
I only did it because I remembered I had a picture of a capybara on my laptop, and I decided, yeah, capybaras. People don't know enough about them.
That's great. Yeah. Go ahead and answer the questions for you.
Okay, let me look. Great. Can you keep capybaras as a pet? That's a good question. I actually don't know. Let me check. Yes, it is possible, but they are wild animals, so it's hard to meet the general requirements for, you know, a capybara, considering domesticating one a wild animal usually isn't easy, as very obvious. And they would not eat your dog. They're entirely herbivores. You do not have to worry about that. Yeah, that's the thing. They are very relaxed. They are very relaxed. They're considered one of the more chill creatures in nature, and they seemingly get along with a lot of predators, weirdly enough. They're very calm often for good reason, I guess, because they don't exactly. Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like they have anything to be worried about most of the time. Most of the predators that you think would hurt them are just mostly chill with them, which is kind of funny to think about. Yeah, capybaras are very weird rodents. Instead of eating your dog, they would be more likely to be friends with your dog because yeah, they're just chill. Any more questions?
Okay, do you guys have any more questions and comments for Ryan? Okay, I think, yeah, so we're done with all the student presentation, yes. Oh, did I miss Bryce? Bryce, are
I
you
think
ready?
so.
Yeah, are you ready? Let me type it in for him. Are you ready? Okay, I don't hear anything from him, so probably I think yes, I have two students, yeah, who is going to post their presentation yes later today or whenever they are ready. So I think it's a great presentations, yeah, from all of you, because in the past like a 1.5 hour we have learned a lot, yeah. We learned about Logan's Steam's game library. Then we learned about Ryan's capybara, yeah, it's pretty interesting. And then we learn about Ian's Gallup, yeah, where he works. And then what else that we learn? We learn about Olufemi, historic American president, yeah, Abraham Lincoln. We learn about the golf courses in Miami. And then your Amy's, yeah, Pac-Man Frog is very interesting. And something about, I think, is Ray and Sean's Mars rover. Okay, so do you guys have anything that you want to share, or yeah, are we good? Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, because there's no more questions on this. So, well, today is, yeah, that's it for today, and we are gonna get into a new application, yeah, from next week. Yeah, thank you for the presentation, guys. Yep, you guys can leave.
Have a good rest of your week.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Also, I'm probably planning on working on a bunch of stuff that I'm still missing, if that's
Yeah,
possible.
that's okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. The first few weeks of this class were wrecking me, so I kind of got messed up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
I
That's
plan on
okay.
finishing
We
them.
can leave and you can just stay on there. Yeah, it's unlimited, time anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, I was worried about that, but thank you for telling me.
Okay. All
Have a
right.
good rest of your
Bye.
week.
Yeah. Bye bye.